make sure we good on both screens. It's kind of dark on. It's kind of dark on Instagram. Peace, family. I can't see if anybody's in right now. But if you are in, peace. We're on live on both platforms, Facebook, Instagram. All right, make sure you share. Make sure you share this. If you love your mama, make sure you share this. If you love your daddy, make sure you share this. If you hate your daddy, make sure you share this. If you hate your mama, make sure you share this. Okay? This is a love-hate relationship, no matter how you put it. Okay? Share this, family. Okay? Share this. All right? I will have an online class. Okay? May 12th. That is Mother's Day. All right? That's basically what this live is about. We're talking about May 12th. May 12th, I will be having on the line contract class. We basically will be breaking down the car contract, a mortgage, and also a lease. Okay? Also a lease. Okay? So again, if you're paying a car note, if you're paying rent, all right, if you're paying a mortgage, May 12th, clear your schedules online. You don't have to go anywhere. It's going to be online. Okay? Now, how much is this class? All right? How much is this class? Y'all already know with HCA, okay, the freeway, not the highway. Okay? So this class is going to be for $50, family. Okay, y'all already know how every 3 months we try to do something for the folks that can't purchase the class. That's the original price. All right, but everybody still needs this information. Okay, why isn't it not free? Because I don't feel like people really take advantage of free things. Okay, first thing that people say when they spend something is like, I feel like I wasted my money. So I like to put that on their mental. At least it's something where, okay, I pay, it better be something. Rather than, it was some free stuff, I'll get to it when I get to it. All right? So, family, this class is $50. Again, this will be the best investment you ever had, that you ever made. All right, somebody said nifty 50. But yes, okay, May 12th, okay, we're going to start at 12. We're going to get done whatever time we get done. All right, I know it's Mother's Day. But a lot of us have been doing the same thing on Mother's Day. Every Mother's Day, we go and take our moms out to eat. We take our mamas to church. We take our mamas out to eat. Okay? Let's switch it up. Okay? Let's switch it up. Well, yeah, go ahead, take your mama to church. But after church, how about you sit her down and say, hey, mama, how about we go over how we can take your house back? Okay? Hey, mama, I know you got that car outside. How about we watch something that's going to help us understand why we don't have to pay a car note no more? Okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all's face card isn't good with your mama. Okay? This is the best Mother's Day gift you can give her. All right? Do y'all understand that as the children, okay, we're supposed to help our parents by what? Informing them. Okay? If you're not informing them, what are you doing? Taking mama to church. Okay? Take her out to eat. Switch it up. Switch it up. Say, mama, listen. All right, on Sunday, we can still go out to eat. I ain't gonna hold folks too long. Okay? Still taking mama out to eat. I'm gonna try to get done with class about 6 o'clock. But I need at least 5 hours of your time. Okay? We're gonna go over the car contract. We're gonna go over the mortgage. We're gonna go over a lease. Okay? All right? Now, how is this class different from any other class that I've already had? Okay? Now, we're not going to sit here and read the whole Bill of Exchange Act. We're not about to sit here and read the whole Federal Reserve Act. Okay? We're not about to sit, okay? We straight exposing the contract. We're reading the contract. So many of us literally read right over the remedy that's in our contract, y'all. Like, literally. So on May 12th, we're going to break it down. And watch how hilarious, okay? Watch how hilarious it is when you read this stuff. Like, literally, you're going to be like, I can't believe I didn't read this. And literally, the contracts on all leases, y'all remember, lease is a contract. A lot of people try to tell you it's two different things, y'all. Family, it's the same thing. Did you know a lease is really a trend? Congress doesn't really even acknowledge leases, but the only reason why they do is because we're voluntarily leasing our assets. Okay, so they're like, okay, well, I guess if they're doing it, I guess we'll throw it in 15 USC 1601, Part B, when it talks about Congress has discovered that there has been a recent trend in leasing automobiles and other durable goods. Okay, we read right over this stuff. All right, in all contracts, at the back, at the bottom, it literally says, listen, it literally says, before you sign this, you have acknowledged that you have read this entire contract and you agree to all terms. Okay? Now, if they say we agree to all terms, think about it. That means if we already agreed to let them hold all our benefits every single month, guess what we just did? Voluntarily gave that over. So are we frauding them or are they frauding us? What's happening? All right, really think about that. Are we frauding? Are they really frauding us, or are they just sliding something in front of us saying, "Hey, you can go over this if you want, but if you like this, go ahead and sign the back." And what do? Go ahead and sign the back. I've done it plenty of times. Okay, I've done it plenty of times. We've all done it plenty of times. Somebody's probably getting a car today, or a house today, or getting their keys to their lease today, and I bet you they're not reading nothing. They're not reading anything. Okay? Now, hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the right channel. Hold on right quick, Facebook. Am I on the right? Hold on. 1 second, Facebook. I'm trying to have both screens up while I do this. But I think I was on the wrong page, and I was. Okay. All right. No, this is Instagram. Okay, cool. We good. Back to it. All right, so yeah. All right, May 12th. Make sure y'all circle your dates for May 12th. If you have something planned for your mom already, with all due respect, I'd say cancel those plans. You gotta take your mama to church, because that's what mama want to do. Now, your mama don't care about church, even better. All right, just have your mom ready at 12. Have your mom ready at 12. Okay, say, hey, mama, I'm coming over there at 12. I'm gonna get us something to eat. We're gonna watch something. I think that's really gonna help us out. It's gonna really change the way we view the world. Okay? Now imagine that. You know how many people is gonna be in there and literally start seeing things in a whole new perspective? All right? And I'm so glad it's on Sunday. Okay, I'm so glad it's on Sunday, because somebody somewhere is going to say, thank you, God, for this information. Thank you, God. Okay, yes, this information has been right in front of us since we've came out the womb, all right? I know this information, I know for me, okay, the Bill of Exchange Act came out, okay, in the early 1800s, okay? Really think about that. The Federal Reserve Act came out in 1933. All right? I don't know if anybody that's on this live right now, okay, that was alive around 1933. Okay, so that means all of us that sees this information, that hears this information, are late. Y'all, we late to the party. All right, long story short, that's what it is. We've been late to the party. Peace and love, Facebook. What's going on, family? What's going on, family? We got both going right now, Instagram Live, and we got Facebook. Make sure y'all share. For those that's just tapping in, make sure you share. All right, make sure you share. You do not want to miss this information. All right, May 12th, Mother's Day. Mother's Day, all mamas out there. Okay, all mothers out there. Because I know I'm talking to y'all that say y'all got plans for your moms, but y'all mothers that are out there, if I was you, I would cancel all my plans with anybody that's trying to do something with me and say, you know what, I'm taking a class on Mother's Day. Y'all can be here with me. All right? Because don't everybody listen to the mama? Right now, if your mama said, hey, I'm looking over some information about my consumer rights, and I could possibly get all the money back from my house. I could possibly get all the money back from my apartment. I could possibly get all the money back from a car I've been spending on. Okay? Everybody is rushing to mama's house. But y'all know what the problem is? Mama doesn't know this information. All right, but us that has the energy, all right, us that has the care, okay, we've learned this information. Okay, and what better way to pass information down rather than to pass it up? We always talking about passing down information, passing. Okay, so when are we gonna start passing up information? Okay, the ones that are older than us, they don't know this information. All right, again, what are we talking about? For those that just came in, all right, I have a class May 12th, all right, going over car contract, mortgage contract, lease agreement, okay? Remember, a lease is also a contract. So when everybody tries to think, well, I leased this, I probably can't do that. Yes, you can. If you provided your social security card on any of those accounts, they ended up giving you a contract that you signed. Okay, so that's what we're going to break down May 12th. All right, it is on Mother's Day. Okay, it is on Mother's Day. All right, 12 to 6. I'm going to try to get you out at about 6. All right, but y'all, if anybody's ever went to any of my online classes, y'all know a lot of times we go over the time. All right, because we can. Okay, because we can. We don't got nothing better else to do to get more information. All right, so May 12th, go ahead and circle your dates. All right, go ahead and sign up. I think 150 people already signed up. We let the Instagram followers get dibs on it first. All right, just because, you know, Instagram, they've been rocking with us since the beginning. No offense, Facebook, no offense. All right, but tickets are available. The tickets will be $50. Yes, $50 for those that's about to go out this weekend and go spend more than $50. I challenge you, not go out this weekend. Just take a break from the club this one weekend. All right, so you can have that for next weekend. Okay, because again, May 12th is Mother's Day. I challenge anybody that's here is just to take 1 week off. Don't go out. Don't spend nothing. All right, don't spend nothing. All right, get you a ticket. All right, because trust and believe, it's a lot of information that we can't really speak on here, okay, that we can talk in those classes. All right, and for a whopping $50. Again, some people may ask, well, why don't you just do it for free? I don't really believe in giving things out for free because I know how people treat free things. People treat free things like a rug at your front door. They just step on it and keep on going. Not a lot of people be like, oh man, let me wipe this dirt off your mat right quick. No, everybody's gonna step on. I didn't pay nothing. I got some information. So many of you have free information from other places, and you still haven't utilized it yet. Okay, so before I give my time out just for kicks and giggles, all right, yes, it'll be a fee. All right, not a high fee, because $50, please and believe, you can go out to eat and spend more than $50 on yourself. All right, so don't play around with it, family. Now, what comes with this 50? All right, you will get a seat on the Zoom link. All right, every single last Zoom I've had has sold out for those that have been there. All right, the last 3, we've had 3,000 on each Zoom. So that's 9,000 people in 3 classes. Okay, because why? All right, because you got to remember, just like we got Instagram followers, we got the Facebook followers, there's TikTok followers, there's YouTube followers. So while you're sleeping on the information, telling yourself how life is so hard, there are some people that's taking advantage. It's some people that's tapping in like, damn, I got all this information for free. Do y'all not know there's some people that go to school and still don't know this information? How many of you got degrees in financing? Raise your hand silently. How many of y'all got degrees in financing? Raise your hand silently. How many of you are in financing? Now ask yourself the same question. How many of you have a degree in financing and you're literally paying bills, utilizing bills? That's the number one. Like I said again, how many of you are in the finance industry and you are paying bills, utilizing income? You can raise your hand to yourself. All right? Okay? That should tell you something right there. Meaning all the money you spent on that college, not nan one of them, hear me clearly, not nan one of them, and if y'all see me looking back and forth, that's because I'm looking at, okay, all right? Not nan one of them showed you how to properly read a damn contract or properly endorse a bill. So all that financing information you think you got, okay? What if I told you there's no real use for it? What if I told you you're making this place worse by spewing out your information that you think is right? If it has nothing to do with enforcing your rights, okay, it's not right. It's that simple. If it ain't got nothing to do with enforcing your rights, it ain't right. All right. So if somebody telling you to create passive income, okay, if somebody's telling you to go get another job so you can make just think about that. Meaning, if your first job wasn't enough, you out there getting another job. Why do I know this? Because I did it. I was trying to do 3 jobs, thinking I'm Mr. America. I'm trying to get a night job, day job. I'm lying to the reps. They asking me, oh, so can you work night shift? I'm saying, yes. Do you have anything else that would impede on this schedule? I'm like, no, knowing damn well I had a day shift and a night shift. Don't know. I did 1 day. But just the simple fact, even me thinking I could do that. You see what I'm saying? I say, I ain't gonna get no sleep because I'm looking at people saying, hey, forget sleep. You can sleep when you die. So I'm like, yo, you right. Well, I could be working right now. I could be making some money because I was chasing money. How many of us is chasing money, chasing cash? You know why you're chasing cash? Is because you don't know contracting. It's a simple problem. Okay, how many of us wake up and tell ourselves if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'm about that money. I'm about that cash. If you ain't talking about no cash, I don't even want to. Like, we so cash driven, don't even understand cash. Cause as soon as we gonna get the cash, what we gonna do with it? Go put it on a bill that's already paid. So come on, bring your mama May 12th. All right, bring your mama May 12th. Bring you May 12th. All right. For anybody that's not a mom yet, guess what? Come on May 12th. For any fathers out there, or soon to be fathers, or want to be fathers, all right? Go ahead and put your lady in this class, man. Get her this Mother's Day class. All right, so y'all can be literally reading contracts together instead of talking about how high bills are or 50-50. Okay? Ain't you tired of talking about that 50-50? Ain't you tired of that conversation? What if you elevated from that conversation? You just let everybody else talk about 50-50 the whole time. You and your significant other, y'all know 100% enforcing rights. Meaning, you as an individual know how to read your contract. I as an individual know how to read the contract. We come together. Oh, man, that's a power couple. Not the power couples that we see on TV that's look like they have it. Okay? Because you got to remember, they got to keep that up. But do they have information that they can fall on if their whole bank account depletes? Okay, huh? Shout out to him 500 because he the first one I done heard that had that recession proof. Oh my God, this information is recession proof. Okay, all right, man. And the reason why I say him because he's the first one I've ever heard say that recession proof. Imagine being recession proof. Sheesh. Imagine being broke proof. Poor proof. Imagine that. Imagine being survival mode proof. How many of us are in survival mode right now? Go ahead and raise your hand silently. All right. Now, what does survival mode look like? Some of us has been in survival mode for so long that we don't even know what it looks like. This is what survival modes look like. Every first of the month, you start to catch anxiety. If every first of the month you start catching anxiety, my friend, you are in survival mode. If every month if the person you dealing with is only to pay a bill, my friend, you are in survival mode. Okay? Fellas, and I used to be this guy, if you're sleeping on couch to couch, all right, because you call it hustling, you call it getting it out the mud, my friend, you are in survival mode. Ladies, if you're telling yourself you don't need a man for nothing, my dear, you are in survival mode. Okay? All right? That's just what it is. woman in her right mind doesn't want a strong, good man that's gonna lead. Now, good. That's one topic. Like, well, you know, all these men, I think they good, but they're not. We're not talking about those men. Woman, we're not talking about those men. We're talking about the good man that has a great heart and that has a great plan for you. All right? My dear, you are in survival mode. All right? Okay? A lot of us is in survival mode. If you got more than one stream of income, my friend, you are in survival mode. Because why can't you find one stream that can cover everything so you can go and live your life? My friend, you're in survival mode. Okay? My friends that don't have bank accounts, all your money is in a damn mattress. You are in a survival state of mind, my friend. Okay? All right? All that stuff sound cool and you don't know. Well, you know, I don't trust the banks. Da, 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 da. Man, shut up. You are in survival mode. Come on now. What are we talking about? Well, I don't want to step on any toes, but I got to say it. I have to say it, family. And y'all watch. I can't see the viewers that's on right now, but y'all let me know if it drops after I say this. Okay? If you are waking up each and every morning, hustling and bustling to get down to a building just to slap the clock, my friend, you are in survival mode. The survival mode. Because you think you're okay. At least those people that don't have that, they're in the state of, damn, I'm all I got. I gotta go make a play. Not saying one is better than the other, but I'm just saying. It's real life, family. You can laugh about it. You can say I'm picking at you. Because I am. All right? I am. I needed to be picked on to understand, like, yo, let me get my stuff together. I'm not living right. I'm living like a peasant. 1 USC 1. Okay? 1 USC 1 talks about how what? If you don't understand contract, you are an idiot. Anybody that enters a contract without reading a contract is an idiot. That's contract law, family. Because it's true. Who the hell is entering a contract that they didn't read? When I read that, I was like, man, I'm such an idiot. I'm goofy. An imbecile. Peasant, if you will. Yellow belly. Good for nothing. All right? And I'm like, damn, I thought I was getting it. I was working 70 hours a week. I thought I was getting it. The bills was paid, you know, I'm feeling like a man, you know what I'm saying? Going from broke to hope, you know. I remember I couldn't pay a damn thing. And then I remember when I could pay a bill. We talking about uninformally. All right? And you feeling like, damn, okay, I like this. Paying all her bill. Hey. Whole time I was still an idiot. Why? Because I was entering contracts that I was not reading. How many of us enter contracts with people? How many of us enter oral contracts with people and not even read the contract? What do I mean by that? How many of us link with people and we really don't know them, but it's like we kind of trust them off rip, you know? A lot of us get our hearts broken, and sometimes you gotta think about, like, man, it's not even them, it's us. Like, how do we allow ourselves to get our heart broke? How do we just basically ignore the signs? If we ignore signs and contract, you know it's probably looking like in our personal lives. Sheesh. Okay? If a person ain't reading their contracts, I'm sure their life matches that characteristic. All right, now what do I mean by that? Meaning if they'll not read a contract, they'll not read a room. They'll not read the person that they're falling for. You know what I'm saying? How many guys out there say, man, she played me, bro. She played me. How many ladies are saying the same tune? These men ain't shit. They nothing but cheaters. And like, damn, what are you doing to... Okay, so you probably ain't reading your contract. Because I highly doubt somebody that understands contracts falls into the same personal problems as somebody that doesn't read contracts. And for those that think you got to go to school to read contracts, my friend, I'm here to let you know you already went to school to read contracts. Guess what it was called? It was called public schools. Okay? From pre-K all the way up to 12th. All right? They trained you on how to read, comprehend, write, count. You know why? Because if they didn't do it, nobody was going to do it. Okay? So we gotta stop putting the blame on the state. We gotta stop putting the blame on the banks. All right, we gotta look at ourselves in the mirror like, okay, I can read, I can write. I go around here saying I'm a dope. I tell people, hey man, don't talk to me like that. I'm a grown ass man. How you a grown ass man, but you're not reading contracts, child? That's childish. I had to tell myself, man, I'm childish. It's like a kid. You ever seen a kid hop into the store and just start, I want that. Oh my gosh, I want that. I want, like, kid, calm down. It's like when they come to us and say, hey, you've been approved. We got the keys for you. All I got to do is sign this. We be so damn happy. Oh my gosh, I got approved. Huh? Ain't reading nothing. Childish. Yes. Some of us are 60-year-old children, 70-year-old children, 80 children, 40-year-old children, 30-year-old children. Okay? Meaning if you're not reading contract to the state and to Congress, you are a minor. You're a child. Okay? That's why you get allowance. Y'all ever notice our checks be shorter? After we count our money, y'all think it'd be taxes? It'd be Social Security? Do y'all not know Social Security goes into an account like an allowance? They take the Social Security out of our accounts every paycheck, put it into an account for us. But it's for us when we come to the age of majority. And a lot of us are at the age of majority, but we lack capacity to contract. And that's what keeps us a minor. You know how many people are waiting to the age of 65 to get a Social Security check? Think about that. You really think you got to wait until you're 65 years old? Some people don't even make it to 65. Think about that deal. Who agreed to that? Who agreed to that? The people must be agreeing. How many people are waiting 20 years to get a pension from a job? You're waiting till you're 40 to quit. Who told you that? What law did you read where it said you need to go get a pension? You know who told you that? Your mom and your dad. That's why it's important for us to educate our moms and our dad, because they didn't have this ability like we had. They didn't have social media. They could only do what they could. They didn't have Google. They didn't have Google at their fingertips asking questions like, what is their security interest? They didn't have that. Okay? You know what they did have? Okay? You know what they did have? They had high elevator shoes, okay? Big afros, cocaine, and funky music, all right? That's what they had. They didn't have TikTok, okay? They didn't have, all right? They didn't have Facebook. They didn't have social media. They didn't see folks like myself on here saying, you're a fucking peasant. They don't see that. Okay? But what do we have the privilege of? We got a privilege of hearing the truth right here in our face. Some of us is on the other side of the damn world. And to think we still doing what our mamas and daddies doing. We are some damn kids. Following in our mamas and daddies' footsteps. Ain't read nothing. Then when somebody got a class out, first thing we ask, well, how much is it? How much is it? That's the first question. That's how much is it? How much have you spent this whole time on bills? That's how much it should be. Because if you can learn some information to get all your money back, remember 15 USC 1615 talks about how in a consumer credit transaction, as soon as the consumer prepays, anything that's over $1 must be reverted back to the consumer. How many of y'all have spent more than $1 on all your accounts since the age of 18? So you tell me how much this class should be. It's only 50, but you tell me how much it should be. You know how many humble people say it should be free? And then I like to counter that. We're like, well, it is free. The information's been free. Clearly that's not enough. Free ain't enough. All right, free ain't enough. All right, so imagine putting $50 down on to have capacity to contract. Think how many people are in college right now. I don't even know how much a finance degree is. But if anybody's in that finance department industry and you got degrees or you got intent to have degrees, my friend, if they're not teaching you how to read your contract and how to enforce your contract, what finances are they teaching? Are they teaching you the uninformed way to finances, or are they teaching you the informed way? Okay? You got to know the public side of things. You got to know the private side of things. Okay? So again, for all y'all mothers out there, especially single moms, shout outs to all the single moms. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? Guess what? Guess what? I know a lot of single moms out there. I know you want that leader to come, all right? But what if I was to tell you the leader is not coming because the frequency you're on right now, you're only going to attract certain type of men. That's just what it is. How do I know this? Because you haven't attracted anything else. So I'm saying, hey, beef up on your information. Start to see things different. Because whether you believe it or not, there's an aura that comes off on you. The more informed you are, there's a different type of aura. Now the universe can put certain frequencies with you. All right? Because I'm like, okay, all right? And same goes for fellas. Fellas, you can't lead nothing if you're not informed. Yes, you can be the big macho man ready to knock anybody out that say anything about your girl or your kids, but man, is that all you're here for, is to fight? You just a big dumb fighter, that's it? That's what you think protection is? You do know they got guns, right? You do know that they have guns, right? Meaning, you being able to knock everybody out does nothing, okay? Now, you seeing things in a different way, being able to lead your family, all right? That's a whole nother conversation. Now, am I the best at it? No, y'all, I'm not the perfect. I'm just giving y'all information because this information has made me a better dad, has made me a better friend, has made me a way better son, has made me a way better thinker. Oh! You almost got me. Almost. But yeah, has made me a way better thinker. Okay? Now, since I'm already a better thinker, it's certain thoughts that I don't even have anymore. All right? Do I think about the first of the month anymore? No. All right? Am I thinking about how to pay this bill? No. Okay? No. No. Now, why is it that? Okay? One of the main reasons is because I know that reading the contract, I have rights in this contract. I also understand that I can amend this contract. All right, the problem that we all have the same problem. I'm here to let everybody know. We all just signed the contract. We didn't read it. But the beautiful thing about having consumer rights, we can always go back and redress. We have the right to amend. Long as it doesn't affect anyone negatively, we can amend. So y'all gotta remember, in our contract, there's a lot of rights that were voluntarily given over, all right, because, again, we didn't read. All right, imagine you seeing a vehicle, hey, I like that vehicle. It's supposed to be a straight up, straight down sale, all right, but they come by with some terms and conditions. You don't read the current terms and conditions. They say, hey, here you are right here. Here's our offer. Now, if I don't counter offer, what did I just do? I just accepted their offer. All right, in that same offer, it literally says that I give y'all rights, okay, to keep all the maintenance, the insurance benefits. That's literally what my contract said. My car contract from Santander, okay, literally said that. It said y'all have security interests, and they said we have permission to withhold, keep all maintenance and insurance benefits that are owed to you. I'm like, what in the world? What do you mean the insurance company owes me? I've been paying the insurance company. What? And you know, it's like we don't. I remember the first time seeing it, I didn't know what it meant. You just go on past it, like, oh, okay, all right, shit, whatever I gotta do to get the car. You know, didn't really know what it was. Whole time, that was an offer. They said, hey, you give us rights to everything in your house. All the money that you make, it goes to us. What do you say? You would be an idiot to sign that, right? right, because anyone in their right state of mind, all right, would see like, whoa, let me go ahead and amend that term. Let me take that term out. Hey, I don't give you permission to withhold all my benefits. Now, a lot of people would probably be thinking it's way more difficult than what I just said just now. All right. Okay. Y'all got to realize how simple a lot of this stuff is by a simple letter. We talking about from a Word document. It don't got to be a specialized letter. Okay. Literally go on Word document, print it off. All right. Go to Word document, type up amended contract. We're going to go over it May 12th, but I'm just giving y'all little beans. Okay. I'm coming forth to amend the contract. In section 3, page 5 of the contract, it says, I give you permission to withhold all yacht. I'm coming forth to revoke. Okay? I'm coming forth to remove that permission. Because how many of y'all grew up with your parents, right? And they gave you permissions and sometimes they take. Okay? It happens. All right? It happens. Okay, so we amending the contract, May 12th. May 12th, Mother's Day. All right, there's not a better gift that you can give to your mom, all right, rather than letting her know, listen, Mom, we can amend all the contracts that you've ever had, Mom. Ever since the age of 18, we can go, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but let's start. Like, it's like it's going to give you a whole new life. It's like a lot of people walk around here with no purpose. You know why? Because everything you doing, if it ain't got nothing to do with your rights, it's always going to be emptiness. It's always going to be no substance. You're going to start this. You're only doing it for the money, so you're not really having real passion with it, so you're going to stop. That's why a lot of us have fake passions. Like, well, I really like helping people. That's like the basis of everybody. Well, I want to help people, so, I want to go do lashes. No offense to ladies that's doing lashes. No offense at all. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. Folks like to lead with that. Like, well, I like to really help people. Like, well, do you know we're here to help people? So you can't say that's your passion. Of course, we're all supposed to help each other. Okay? So, but what is your passion? If it ain't got nothing to do with helping people, what is your passion? Meaning, if nobody else mattered, what can you give to yourself? Do y'all see how selfish we are? We literally eliminate ourselves and we try to say the best thing. Well, I like to help people. So, I give my all to people, and I don't expect it in return. I don't know who told us that's how life is supposed to be, but most of them people are at rock bottom. Most of them people are at rock bottom. Those people that give. Okay, they think they're going to get a certificate for giving. But the one person that mattered the most that they forgot to give to was who? Themselves. You didn't give to yourself. You probably got a whole list of people you don't help. I help him. I help him. I help him. I help him. When did you help yourself? Because it's about self first. You didn't know that? You didn't know you were sitting here to help yourself so you can better help people? Because all the people you've helped, you didn't really help them. You threw something in their pot and the pot was already going backwards. You didn't do nothing to change their trajectory of where they was going. Hey, well, I gave him a ride to his job. Oh, okay, well, you gave him a ride to a plantation. I get what you're saying, but we got to go a little deeper, family. You see what I'm saying? Was it real help? Was it? Are we really helping? Think about how much extra help is needed when everybody is uninformed. Now it's going to seem like it's righteous help, ain't it? What if there's a bunch of unnecessary help that's going on? Okay? What if? Now you got good-hearted people getting sucked in like, oh, well, I'm going to just help. I'm just going to give. I'm about to go help the homeless. I'm about to go, Well, how can you help homelessness? Not just going to help a homeless person go eat for the day. Trust me, they going to eat. It's a bunch of soup kitchens. Not saying we shouldn't think about it, but I'm just saying, like, how are you truly helping them? Because it's like we go feed the homeless, then go home like, okay, I did my good deed for the day. Man, wait a minute. What did you do for yourself? What did you do for yourself? Did you feed yourself today? We're not talking about food. Did you feed your higher self today? Or did you just go around a bunch of people that's in their lower self and you felt good about it because you could help them right there? All right. So we have to learn, family. Our contracts is the keys to unlocking our minds, family. Y'all already heard say, man, don't get into no shitty contract. Well, of course you'll get into a shitty contract if you're not signed. Y'all know how many rappers mad at their contracts and they still haven't read them? Rappers been complaining about contracts since the 80s, ain't it? People have been complaining about bills since, what, the 60s, ain't it? The Federal Reserve came out in 1930, 1933? Why are people complaining about bills? Only uninformed people complain about bills. Okay? Only uninformed people complain about bills. Only uninformed people complain about bills. Because when I was uninformed, I was complaining about bills because I didn't look at the bill as it was something being given to me. I was looking at the bill as it's something I had to pay. That's why I was working 84 hours. That's why all my money was going to bill. You see what I'm saying? But the whole time, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I didn't have to do none of that? You mean to tell me them days I didn't feel like going to work? I was feeling righteous feelings? And I was going against my gut? Huh? You mean to tell me that? I'll be ducking and dodging from work, trying not to get fired? All the anxiety I'm going through, rushing in traffic, trying not to be late because I'm on my last strike. I'm a grown-ass man trying to not get fired because I'm on my last strike. Man, what? You mean to tell me I didn't have to do none of that? It's somebody that rushed to work today. Somebody on their last strike today. And you telling yourself, man, if I lose this job, whew, because you don't see what's on the other side. I'm glad I lost my job. I'm not telling y'all to just go lose your job because the universe replaced my job with information. You can't replace your job with nothing, okay? Keep working your jobs. I'm not talking down on nobody. I'm just saying, and I'm speaking from personal experience, when I seen what was going on, family, I laughed at myself. Okay? I laugh at myself. Because I know a lot of people doing it too. Ducking and dodging at work. You trying to kill time at work, ducking in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet. Knees feel like they about to fall off because you've been sitting on the toilet for 2 hours. Trying to dodge time. Okay? Them 2 hours felt like 5 hours. I know. It's anxiety. Survival mode. Also, we say we got a job. Well, I make good money. Yeah, you make good money, but what are you doing to get it? You don't make good money. You sit in the fucking bathroom, dodging work. Yeah, that ain't good money. You wasting life. You're not doing what you want to do. You're wasting life. I was wasting life. No matter how anybody chop it and screw it, you're wasting life because you're doing all that. So on payday, you get the money. And what do we do with it on payday, y'all? Let's all say it together. What do we do on payday? We pay bills. We such in survival mode, we have literally trained our accounts to auto pay bill. Like, damn, I don't even want to touch the money. Y'all just take the money out of my bank account. This y'all bill. Payday is pay bills day. We have literally trained our minds to equivalent payday with pay bill day. How many times have you said this week, I can't do it, I gotta pay bills? Think about it. Don't think about it long. How many times have you said this week, and it's only, what is it, Wednesday? How many times have you said this week, I can't do that, man, I got bills to pay? Man. Again, y'all, I'm your friend. I'm not your enemy. All right? I'm your friend. I'm not your enemy. I would have wanted somebody to tell it to me exactly how I'm saying it. All right? It's because man, if I heard it said it like this, man, I would have been done got my act together. What? You mean to tell me the application that I submitted to that company, they sent that to a bank. That bank then sent it to a trust company, which traded it on the market, okay, which was a registered security, okay? So you mean to tell me through all that, I was supposed to be paid and I wasn't supposed to use my body at all? So why am I at work? Okay, when I pieced that together, y'all was like, yo, I would never work again. I remember somebody said, hey, don't never say never. I looked at their eyes and said, I will never, okay? I will never. It's too much information out here. Okay, it's too much information. Just like we tell them companies, hey, I give you rights to keep all my benefits. We tell them jobs, hey, I give you rights to keep all my benefits. So again, I'm not here to make anybody feel bad. It's like you want to get informed or not. You can act like you didn't hear what I just said, but you're going to have to get off this camera and going to have to think like, man, he's just talking that noise. Like, okay, all right. But if you like, you know you don't like what you doing. You know you have to train up to have the mustard, the faith of a mustard seed to go around and say, I like working. Because we had to learn to say that around people. Because if we, as a man, if we say we don't like working, what does that sound like? Oh, he lazy. Oh, he lazy. Right? Right. Man, ladies, imagine you sitting around doing, he'd be like, man, I don't like working. You gonna be like, I need my man working. I need my man working 2 jobs. Okay? Like, literally, y'all, we living so backwards. It's funny, but it's really not funny. Okay? It's funny, but it's really not funny. All right? May 12th. May 12th. May 12th, Mother's Day. For all you ladies, all the mamas out there. Okay? May 12th. May 12th. Get some information. May 12th. Yeah, people shouldn't feel bad. They shouldn't feel bad for basically, they shouldn't feel bad for not knowing it. They should feel bad at themselves for being entertained by things that's not pushing them to know this. You see what I'm saying? How many of us are just watching sports? It's like we know about more about sports than we know the exact contract that we signed. We can tell you about all the stats. We can tell you about who's about to break this record. But it's like we can't tell you about nothing in our contracts. We can tell you about a whole nother sports figures contract. Like, oh, he about to make this for 6 years. He about to get some good money. It's like, but we can't read our own contracts. Do y'all not know our contracts are bigger than these NBA players' NFL contracts? Do y'all not know that? Huh? Do y'all not know that? Okay, you don't. Why we worried about, oh my God, they living the life. Do you not know you ain't supposed to be in that workhouse? I'm talking about workhouse. I feel like, oh yeah, I ain't never said workhouse before. you tired of being down at that workhouse? Oh my God, that's some old head shit. You down at the workhouse. Oh my God. But yes, you should not be down at the workhouse. You should be literally living your life, family. Literally. Okay? Literally. You should not be working. Now, does that mean just go quit your job? No. No. I'm telling you, hey, start reading your contract, and then that's going to push you to leave your job. I don't even need to tell you to leave your job. The information you read is going to show you why you should leave your job. Okay? But definitely don't want to leave your job with nothing. You want to have information to fall back on if you do leave your job. So that's why I'm here to say, don't leave your job until you become informed. So many people have tried to leave their job because they was confident, because they was listening to me, all right, and then they had to run right back and get those jobs, all right, because they started seeing like this. It's easier said than done, family. We can laugh all day, all right, but when it's game time, it ain't no laughing, all right. For sure, choosing not to read is definitely ignorant. So for all of us that has not read any contracts, you have to look in the mirror and say, I am ignorant. I am a child. Especially if I'm over the age of 18 and I'm still not reading contracts, I am a child. Okay? I should not be advising anybody on financial advice. I am a child. Okay? If I'm not reading my contract, how can I tell somebody how they should be living? That's like a slave trying to give somebody advice. Yeah, I know. I had a couple people quit their job. They was like, man, listen to you, man. I'm about to get fucking infected. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, damn, bro. You got to go back to work, man. What are you doing? Dude said, so you just gonna let me lose everything, huh? I'm like, bro, I don't know you. Where in the world? I'm like, did you get a class? No, I didn't get a class. I was watching your lives, and I'm like, what? So family, please don't just listen to my words without looking up the information as well, because I could be a bona fide liar. Okay? I'm not going to come save you when it's eviction time. Okay? That's not what we're here for. There's information for you to use so you can save yourself. Now, if you can't do that, there's no one to blame. Especially, you can't blame the person that's opened your eyes to the information. You never knew about this information. Now you just gonna jump out there with no kind of equipment. You just gonna jump out there? All because somebody said, yeah, man. He said, man, he a scammer, man. Don't listen to him. I followed what he said in my life. I'm like, damn, that's my fault. Come on, family. So again, May 12th, we're breaking down your contract. Okay, we're breaking down your contract. We all have the same contracts, family. We all have the same contracts. In those same contracts, we are giving permissions that we can revoke. I'm going to say that 2 more times. We are giving permissions that we can revoke. We are giving permissions that we can revoke. Go read your contract and see what you gave them. They're not just going to specifically say, you gave us. They're going to say things like, we have the right to. We have the right to. We have the right to. Now you want to ask yourself, okay, who gave them that right? That's like me and you having a contract about your me cutting your grass, but in the contract I say, okay, I have the right to go in your house and drink Kool-Aid or some lemonade when I get thirsty. I got the right to go into your cabinet to get some food if I'm hungry. I got the right. Now, once I give you that contract, if you don't read it, you just like, But what you could say is, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to go ahead and revoke your right to be able to come in my house and drink my Kool-Aid or my lemonade when you bring your own water. I'll revoke your rights to be able to go in my house and go in my pantry, eat my food. What in the world? Here's my counter offer. We don't do that. We don't do that. Everybody got a credit card. You have a card agreement. There is a card agreement. There is a card agreement. All right, some free information, some free resources that you can use. Go ask ChatGPT. Use this AI, family. I know I was talking big shit about AI. All right, but it's like they're here. A lot of folks' jobs about to get taken. Okay, the best thing you can do is go ahead and invest in some AI stocks because they're taking over all the workforce for good reason. It's gonna force people to evolve, get smarter. All right, for all those that are using their body, y'all are gonna be the ones that are rioting on the streets because you're uninformed. Sad to say, but it's really not sad to say. Okay. All right, now. Credit card agreements. They are just like a contract. Remember, agreements are contracts, family. Agreements are contracts. Camera thinks. Okay, yeah. Agreements are contracts. So, your card agreement is a contract. Your lease agreement is a contract. Y'all see where I'm going? Always remember that everything is contracted. And you are the original investor. Okay, you are the original investor. May 12th, family, get this information. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let it pass. Trust and believe. There's nothing that you have going on that's more important than learning your contractual obligations. All right, learning your contractual obligations will save you so much money, family. The more you know, the less you pay. All right, the more you know, the less you will pay. You're not supposed to be paying nothing in the contract. Now, is that for y'all to just up and stop paying your bills? No, keep paying your bills until you get remedy. All right, just to be on the safe side, keep paying your bills till you get remedy. What do I mean by remedy? Keep paying your bills till they transfer the original balance over, because all the money that you come out your pockets, you'll get that back pursuant to 15 USC 1615 Part B, when it talks about a prompt refund of unearned interest. Why do they say it's unearned interest? Because the corporation did not earn that interest. It was given to them. So anything that's unearned must be reverted back to the consumer if it's over $1. So think about all the contracts that you've spent money on. Everything that's over $1, they must revert it back to you. Yes, I know your hands is probably tingling like, man, what? Oh, wait. Let me get it straight. You mean to tell me all the payments I made to my credit card, I'm supposed to get that back? Yes, my friend, because if it's over $1, okay, did you spend more than over $1? You're gonna be like, hell yeah, duh, ain't nothing. Yeah, I know, duh, you should have read your contract. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're so lost, okay? Cause we just give. Y'all, we're the wealthiest, brokest people ever. I don't think no one in the world has more wealthier, broker people than America, than the United States. All right, I don't think there's no one else. We are the most wealthiest, brokest people you can meet. That's why probably a lot of countries laugh at us. They be like, y'all are silver spoon fed. And we be like, you don't know us. We got it hard. They're only paying $13 minimum wage. Well, we the most wealthiest. And the reason I don't say richest brokers, because you know rich is temporary. Y'all, we're wealthy. We got accounts that are in the billions. We are wealthy. Okay? No, it's not like cash. So people are like, well, where's all the cash? It's not cash, family. They're accounts. Okay? They're accounts. All right, and we're the beneficiaries of. All right, no, you can't just ask for $100 million. No, fam, that's not how it is. The only way to use this is on consumer credit transactions. The issue is we're having to face a lot of banks and a lot of personnel from uninformed workers, okay, that's making the process longer than expected. All right, but that's the part of the battle. Okay, that's the part of the battle. No one's running from it. Only people that run from it are the people that aren't equipped for the battle. All right, so this ain't no sauce. This ain't no, hey, man, give me the game. I don't even know what really that means when people ask me that. Like, yo, give me the game. Like, what does that mean? You want me to give you the whole law book in 5 minutes? Like, what does that mean? Give you the game on what? Go read your contract. After you read your contract, of course, you're not going to understand what it is, but at least start to mince that information. All right? When I first read my contract, I didn't know what it said. All right? I was looking at it as a borrower standpoint. All right? By the 10th time I read my contract, okay, I had clear insight of what it was saying. I had to reverse the way I was looking at it. I was like, oh my God, this is what they're supposed to be paying me. And what did they send me every 30 days? A bill, a check. They sent me a positive balance check every 30 days. But what did my uninformed ass do? I got that bill, threw it to the side, went online and paid it. So whose fault is that? So my whole life was geared around that mindset. You see what I'm saying? I was a lunatic. Peasant. Crazy. All right, crazy. All right, so again, y'all, it starts off with your contract. Go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT questions like, hey, what are steps of amending my contract? All right, what is a security interest? How to remove a party's security interest in my contract? Ask simple things like that. All right. So that's what it is, y'all. Sign-up links are available May 12th. All right. Get your seats while you can. All right. Hope to see y'all May 12th. I will be going live this week. Dropping some more information. But I look forward to seeing more people get remedy, y'all. This information is out here for us to use. Worst thing you can do is waste it on things that aren't benefiting you. All right, y'all. Peace and love.